Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Metaphor. So, as you can see, we're back in the entrance of the Imp's Den, and we're in a pretty, well, rough shape. We're basically completely out of mana at this point. I keep pressing the wrong button. My god, no. I never want to use those stupid Traveler's Voices. I don't know, it seems interesting in theory, but I don't really want to use that. I don't know, maybe at some point I will. Anyway, yeah. So we have 137,000 money and 41,000 mag. I don't know how much we started with, but we did make around like 120,000 gold or reeves from this expedition, and I could keep going. I could literally just keep going forever, because enemies do come back. I don't know if I included any of that on video last time. No, I think I stopped recording at the cat echo save point. But yeah, enemies will come back. As you can see, all the yellow dots are enemies. They will even, to some extent, I haven't quite figured out what the exact rules are, but to some extent enemies will also keep respawning. At least they did after I left and re-entered the area. It seems like they were not respawning during our initial expedition. But after I left and returned, yeah, not only were enemies back as they are now, as you can see. Ouch, yeah, that keeps happening. Especially those normal little goblins. They really like to pounce across surprisingly long distances. And it shouldn't be surprising anymore. It still keeps surprising me to this day, to this moment. Anyway, yeah, they leap very far and absolutely do so from off-screen. It's fine, thankfully they don't deal too much damage, but I did actually find out at some point that, or was reminded, I don't know if I used to know. Ow. Oh my god, yeah, wonderful. We might see it again if this keeps up. Holy crap, dude, they can be a bit obnoxious. Sometimes you get them all before they even notice you, other times they just stun lock you like that. It's, you know, it's fine. Let's just auto-recover. Actually, that's not auto-recover. But yeah, when you die in the field, for some reason I just expected to get knocked down to 1 HP or maybe get forced into combat or something, but no, you just straight up game over. Even if your other party members are perfectly fine, and in turn-based combat, of course, when a protagonist dies, that's no problem, you can just resurrect. But when you die in the field like this, you just straight up get kicked to the game over screen and have to reload. So it's fine. You auto-save every time you enter the area. So I didn't lose much progress when that happened. I just allowed it to happen too, of course. I mean, you'd have to be very careless to, you know, to actually get killed by these goblins 15 damage at a time. But yeah, I just wanted to see what would happen. I just did not expect to just straight up die. Anyway, so I did this for, I don't know, like half an hour or so, to the point where I keep pressing the wrong button. No, to the point where when the protagonist reached level 23, because that is when the last enemy type, those moth things there, papyrus, right? When those turned blue and stopped being, you know, I mean, technically I suppose we can still fight them like this. We can choose to just go into turn-based combat, but without any advantage. In fact, this is probably not going to end well for us. I mean, we're probably still going to get more out of an encounter like this if we can win it. Let's see what the AI does with this. Nothing apparently interesting. Oh. Okay, and then we miss. Wow, that's awful. Attack fell. Okay. Oh, they can beguile. Yeah, actually, this is maybe not going so well. We can always restart the fight, of course, but let's maybe just run away. Nope. Yikes. Yikes indeed. Anyway, so up until they turned blue and became, you know, field attack one-shots, well, up until that point, this was the only encounter on the map that we would fight slowly, right, in this mode, and we would, of course, always get the unscathed bonus, and it And that still gave us a decent amount of experience and money and, well, Magla. And also these Magla pills, which are a very common drop from those things. So we have quite a few of those. They only restore 20 MP at a time, but still, we have a good number of them. And even like this, you still get, you know, some amount of experience and Archetype XP, and you know. But obviously, once you just one-shot enemies in the field, you get far less rewards from them than you would in regular combat, with the exception of money. And that is, of course, because we're playing as the merchant archetype. Because as you can see, it tells you that you literally just get 345 extra money in addition to what you would otherwise get anyway, to the tiny amount you would otherwise get, just for killing them in the field like this. And in fact, well, I mean, it's literally infinite money glitch, except it's not a glitch, because of course we can't just leave the area and have absolutely everything respawn and kill it all over again, and every single enemy we kill gives us 345, and actually that used to be 330, so I think it might actually be just based on the protagonist's level. I was wondering if it was the archetype level of the merchant class, but I don't know, it's some factor that actually increases the bonus as we go. Not too surprising, but yeah, that has only been going up. And literally every single enemy gives us an additional 300 gold. 345. Ow. Ow. Oh, okay, actually I'm about to die here. That would be bad. I mean, it wouldn't matter. I didn't really mean to go back in for more grinding. And see, those individual enemies here that we can see have actually returned since starting this unplanned little extra grinding run. But yeah, basically, you still get tons of money is what I'm trying to get at, just by virtue of using the merchant. But yeah, other rewards, specifically experience, has slowed down dramatically ever since you know, the last regular encounter has gone away. And of course, even before that, it was only those 3 butterfly things for each run. But yeah, still pretty easy to do it. Look at that, just like that, we're at 161,000 money, and actually we also gained over 2,000 mag, which is not bad at all. Plus tons of items. So yeah, this is actually pretty ridiculous how this works. And this is in very stark contrast to how this would have worked in the Persona, for example. Like, I mean, Persona 5 is just the game that this most resembles in many ways. But yeah, that is one extremely significant difference between how those games work. Yeah, I guess we're gonna return to the city, of course. When leaving a dungeon, you can choose to return to town and camp or continue travels. Wait, however, if you explore the dungeon, you cannot travel again elsewhere on that day. Interesting. Wait, so we could have continued traveling from here to... No, surely not. Well, I'm curious now how it would have worked. If we could have traveled from here to Komiro. Maybe. Even though, again, it really doesn't make sense in terms of, you know, passage of time in the game. It's so incredibly arbitrary when, you know, you can basically do things that should be extremely time-consuming in a single day versus, you know, just talking to 2 people, and that's your entire day, your entire time budget for that day just gone. You know, it's just, it doesn't make any logical sense, but, you know, the game has to be structured somehow, and, you know, I get it, but it's really hard not to make fun of it or not to comment on it, as you can tell. Yeah, anyway. It doesn't matter because, well, in this case we are obviously going to just return to town. Yes. If you set up camp, you control from the dungeon the next... Oh, I mean, I suppose we don't need to return to town, necessarily, but...
Hey!
Connect the runner... We can't take the runner out in the dark. We can't? Or we just won't. So, should we call it a day and head back? Let's return to town? Yes.
Okay, then.
Sure. Let's have a nice dinner.
Right?
tired, huh? Well, yeah, I guess. We did a lot of fighting. Oh, and we just teleport back. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, of course we would. Anyway, what was I just talking about? I don't know. We did a lot of grinding until basically actual experience gain slowed down so much that it was no longer really viable. But yeah, money, I could have kept going, literally indefinitely, and just, you know, completely broken the economy of the game, if I so chose. And yeah, right, okay, so that's completely different from Persona 5, where enemies just wouldn't respawn, or barely, like in a dungeon, so at some point you just ran out of things to do in a dungeon. You were definitely much more limited in how much money you could make and experience as well. But yeah, that basically doesn't seem to be a factor here. You could technically grind until max level, unless you at some point start getting literally 0 XP. But of course, it will quickly become unreasonable, unfeasible, and much more. It would be much more reasonable to just move on and go to a higher level dungeon, which of course we are going to do, but yeah. We did at least recover our finances and then some, so that's good. And yeah, we also get a bunch of items, and of course we, most importantly I suppose, we did end up completing the quest.
Alright.
Well, that's the Goborn King taken care of. Now the people who live around Matera can rest easy. A bit more easily. I mean, the big issue of Heisme still persists, but, you know. Let woe befall any monster who underestimates his opponents. Well, us, specifically. Are we still on that? Oh, right. But the lesson is learned. Even should something pose no great threat on its own, strength is often found in numbers. Well, yeah, that is true for Goborn hordes, but also for us, so... yeah. Got to go report it in at the recruitment center. Let's get to that soon. Yeah, I wish
Nonetheless,
I could do that. Could have done that, you know, before ending this day, but that's fine. About that sandflash, hardly seems like one is coming. Do you suppose it might turn for the worse on that day? The seers are rarely wrong, in my experience. Let us assume the weather will change as described.
Guess we're splitting up.
You know, all things considered, I think we did a great job today. Let's get some food in us, and then we can hit the hay. Right, let's eat some grub, literally, because it's apparently all they eat here. I'd say we earned a rest today. Absolutely. I relaxed with my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace. Nice.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Right, during all of our grinding, I did actually max out the warrior archetype. And that was worth an achievement, I believe, and also we got a quick little tutorial telling us that if you continue using an archetype that is maxed out, that's rank 20, you will then start accumulating points toward a little gauge, and once that fills up, you get some magla or some kind of reward, I don't know. Magla? No, magla is mana. Is it? No. Mag. The currency that you use for unlocking archetypes. I think that's what you get. It's something like that. So you get some kind of reward, but obviously, as long as there are more archetypes... God damn it, stop it. As long as there are some other archetypes that you haven't maxed out yet, you should probably work on those. And so I switched Stroll over to Mage and started accumulating more points toward that. Yeah. Hulkenberg not quite there, but getting there, I suppose. With her Knight class. And Merchant is level 16. I don't know that we unlocked any, no. The only thing that's left to unlock at this point is at rank 20, Debt Collection. An attack apparently that steals mag from an enemy. I don't know if it also deals damage. I mean, it doesn't mention it, but it has the same almighty elemental icon, I suppose, like Gold Attack. I also wonder if it costs money. So you can basically spend money to get mag from an enemy. Well, I'm kind of curious about it, and obviously at some point I want to level up the merchant. I want to level up every archetype. to at the very least unlock every advanced archetype. But for whatever we're doing next, I might just go with a more functional archetype for our protagonist, because I feel like I've indulged in my greed enough for now, and we're probably rich enough for the foreseeable future. And, you know, it's good to know that basically if I find myself low on money again, I can always do what I did and do some side quest that isn't too difficult, that allows me to, you know, to use the merchant to just, or we honestly, in hindsight, of course, we could have just cleared the dungeon with an optimal party and then just done all the extra grinding afterwards with whatever party we liked, with any archetypes that we wanted to train, and with the merchant to maximize money. But yeah, I mean, either way, it worked out just fine. Anything else? I don't know. Let's report the quest. I suppose to do that we would just head over here.
Take a look.
Is that... Oh, so you defeated the Goborn King. Yeah, you can smell the loincloth from over there, huh? To take down a whole Goborn mob, not to mention its leader. You're a right force to be reckoned with. Here's your reward. Take it, it's yours.
We did it.
But you will take that stinky loincloth off our hands, right? After slaying the target, the Goborn King, I reported back. Yes, I did. And we get 16,000 extra gold. Yay. A pittance at this point. Oh, wait. Increased courage. Wait.
All right.
Wait. Oh, courage. Dang it. Okay. I mean, it's still good, of course. We take that. I was thinking of imagination. That would, of course, have been absolutely perfect.
Well done.
Okay. Nice. Another almost 300 ranks up. Getting there. Becoming almost notable at some point. Hey, I may need you for the next one as well. Any contract I send your way is as good as done in my book.
Come on!
Listen to all that flattery. Come now, don't be like that. I'm making sure you're well rewarded,
What
aren't
do you
I?
think of this?
That reminds me, it's not exactly a bounty, but I heard that something strong escaped from the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum back in the capital. Wait, what? Some high and mighty noble in the capital's looking for someone who can take it down. Said something about it having made off with a family heirloom. Really? Well, we're not going to have enough time to deal with that and all of our Chimera business, of course, before going to the Sandworm Den. Sandworm Nest. But, claims the reward will be a pretty reeve, but the army's too busy to deal with a personal request, I think. Why don't you give it a go, if you feel like you know a thing or two? The noble on San Lumia Street will have more details.
Oh, yeah?
So there's a monster in the mausoleum. We should do something about that. Maybe the noble in the capital would know more. Yes, we're literally told about that. Thanks, man, for telling us about a random, non-bounty side quest that I otherwise... Well, I mean, I suppose I probably would have learned about it eventually, but... who knows when? Okay. I mean, I suppose there's absolutely nothing stopping us from traveling there, fast traveling there, right away. To check it out. Catacombs entrance. Oh. Wait. I mean, we can't freely go here. Nervous soldier. Ah, those blasted noble idiots. How am I supposed to gather mortar skulls from those skeletons now? Damn it. Idiotic nobles?
The goal.
Oi, do you make a habit of eavesdropping in on people's private monologues? Well, yes. Yes, actually, I do. Well, not like it's going to change my fate either way.
Hey!
You were talking about those skulls earlier, right? Why in the world would you need those? There's no way that a fairy and an elder could ever empathize with the plight of a man like me. An elder with a fairy? Hold on. Don't tell me you're the ones who put down the mess at the Grand Cathedral.
Oi.
I must admit, it's hard to believe an elder could be that skilled. Wow, okay, thanks, man. But if the rumors about you are even a little bit true, then you might just be able to do something for me. I need someone to bring me some mortar skulls from the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum. Sounds interesting, I guess. You'll really do it? You're a lifesaver. The mausoleum's a complete den of monsters, so there's no way in hell I'd ever set foot in there myself. All I need you to do is bring me 8 mortar skulls. I understand the nature of the request is rather unsavory, but I have my reasons. Oh, at this rate, I'll get the death sentence for sure. Huh? I can't explain it now, but I'll give you all the sort of details when you bring me those skulls.
Huh?
What? A death sentence?
Please help.
I need the goods by July 30th. Wait. What date is this? I don't know. Your success determines my fate, so be sure to help me before then.
Let's give it a shot.
30 days. Okay. Well, yeah, that's okay. No rush about that one. Only 3,000 gold, huh? Brigandine armor? Alright. Sure. That said, I guess we can't let the guy get executed. If you... Okay. No, I suppose not. Even if he's a bit of a jerk, perhaps. Or at least a bit rude. If you want to stop by the mausoleum, I wouldn't be against it. Well, it's awfully magnanimous of you. We're not going to do that today, though. Yes, let's
Understood.
I suppose I could have just teleported to San Lumio Street instead. Is there anything else new that we can tell? Well, I mean, there's an exclamation point, although that's the position that Brigitte is usually standing at, so...
Go.
I wonder if that's her? Oh, but no, it would have the follower icon, right? If it was related to a follower. It's usually how it's been. No, it's just a random person. Oh, we're in trouble. Serious trouble. Trouble most dire, even. Is something the matter?
What?
You, an elder. Ugh, I assure you, my problems are beyond your filthy tribe's meager means. Yikes, dude. My, aren't you full of yourself? You talk big, but I bet your problems are perfectly trivial. You dare mock me, impertinent fairy? Fine, I'll tell you bottom dwellers about my problems, so clean the slum grime out of your ears and listen.
That's terribly unfair.
My wife died in the incident at the Grand Cathedral. Oh, you know what? I don't know, maybe your wife wasn't a jerk? But... no. Anyway, I was gonna say something mean, I guess I'm not going to. She was attacked by one of those reanimated corpses. Unfortunately, that means the heirloom necklace that she was wearing, my heirloom necklace, was left lying about somewhere in there. I need it retrieved, at any cost. It sounds too hard. Honestly, it sounds like I don't give a damn. But if there's a reward in it for me, then...
Can hardly believe such a
A scrawny, spineless elder like you would stand no chance within that corpse-laden mausoleum. I'm not stupid enough to place any of my faith in you, but if you happen to be acquainted with an actual honorable and courageous warrior, then tell them this. Whoever brings back my black jewel necklace from within the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum I will bestow a reward of 4,000 reeve. Wow. That's not a lot compared to what we've been getting for some things that sound less dangerous than this, honestly. The things you do in an RPG. The necklace was stolen by some sort of large ghostly monster. From what I've heard, the army plans to simply seal off the entrance to the mausoleum in August. Before that happens, I will need the assistance of a brave warrior.
If so...
Why don't we become the brave warriors he's looking for? Wow, really? You think we can do that, Gallica? I don't know. He said we were scrawny and looked like we couldn't fight. Maybe he's right. We can show him up and collect a reward in the process.
Let's give it a shot.
I don't know, that hadn't occurred to me, but, maybe we give it a shot. Sandglass cuirass increases courage. Okay, I mean, that's good. It's honestly, any virtue increase is always good. It's too bad that it seems like it's basically always courage so far for anything combat related, which makes sense, I guess, but, I feel like we're gonna end up with maxed out courage before anything else even hits level 3. But so be it, I guess. Okay, sure.
Okay then.
Yes.
Now what am I to do?
Anything that gives me a reason to,
May God keep you.
go back in there and hopefully explore the parts that we couldn't explore before. And if we're gonna complete a quest along the way, even better, even if it's for an insufferable idiot like that one. An elder. Yes, the same one who's been here a couple of times, dude. Sentinel Greaves, Steel Slab. Oh wow, Scrap Metal... Oh yeah, okay. 2 Blessed Water, 1 Grace Water. That's exactly how much we have. Or we could finally... Wait... No, okay. This takes 1 out of our 2 blessed waters. So we could finally get this one identified, but then we wouldn't have enough for the steel slab. I mean, it doesn't mention any special effects, so is it just a really powerful, basic, non-elemental 200 weapon? It looks like that's what it's going to be. 200 attack? I mean, yeah, that's quite a bit higher than anything else we have, I think. Automatically increased defense at start of combat, right. You know what? I'm gonna go with this, just because it's been lying around for so long. And, yeah. That's a nice boost in defense. Prevents Malady. I mean, Malady sucks. So preventing that is really good, but of course, at some point I'm going to want to upgrade my my armor. But maybe I'm just gonna stack all the, you know, defense increasing stuff on Hulkenberg. If I'm gonna have her play as the knight, the tank, basically. That makes sense to me. So 1 more blessed water. And this takes the 1 graced water that we have. Right, okay. But we also have, we actually have, I'm just never not gonna press that button. Apparently. Anyway, yeah, we have a ton of things to sell, potentially. We have things to appraise, actually, as well. Let's see here. Let's go back to Martira. We'll just go straight here, I guess.
What'll it be?
Let us see. What can we appraise? Oh, wait. I thought we had way more than this. Oh, never mind. 1 gritty weapon coming right up. Damascus bow. Okay. Light, tough crossbow made of desert ores. Well, we don't have a use for that yet, but I guess we will eventually. Let's see here. We got 51 old coins because the goblins, the goblins drop those all the time. Unfortunately, they're not worth a lot individually, but hey, it's another, you know, it all adds up. Another 10k from those things. We actually got... What did we get a lot of? Magla pills, yeah. 25 total. Not bad. We got... Lots of poison... Oh yeah, we got lots of tin torpors. What's that? Decrease attack for 1 enemy for 3 turns. Right. Should probably make use of that more than ever. 51 poison stingers. Unfortunately, they do not sell for a whole lot. But, I mean, I guess I can safely sell, like, those. It's honestly, it doesn't really make much of a difference at this point, does it? Okay, I thought we also got the occasional... Oh yeah, Desert Robe, I definitely noticed that dropping at some point. 120... Oh, okay. And 3 magic. So that's actually just a lot better than this, for example. Or even this, minus the evasion against dark. Guild investments. So that is better. But Desert Robe is not bad. You can obviously get rid of that thing, at the very least. Alright, that's the one with the high evasion. Okay, I'm not going to go through all of my inventory. I could sell a lot more things just to, you know, clean up the inventory a bit. Or a lot, but I just don't feel like doing that now. Instead, I'm just gonna keep pressing that button. That's fine. What else can we do? Obviously, we're gonna go to Komiro. Caught someone's interest. Not sure if they'll actually talk to you right now, but... Huh? Okay, no, it's still the same followers, as always, of course. But no one who actually will talk to us right now. again, the gray icons, I suppose, mean that we're meeting all the prerequisites for the next event with them, but it's not the right time for it. Okay. God, is there anything else I'm forgetting? Something else I wanted to do or talk about? I don't know. I think we're good to go.
An elder candidate?
I mean, it's
No.
yeah,
Must have got
one more
that
day,
wrong.
so just gonna do something today. Hopefully, something productive. Oh no, I knew that was something.
Now, where was I?
We're gonna go visit more because we have a new archetype unlocked, or we can unlock a new archetype.
Oh,
Of course, I wanted to do demonstration. Well, we haven't unlocked it yet or researched it yet.
I've
but
been waiting.
We will study archetype for a stroll. There we go. There is the Swordmaster. There's Warrior Rank Master. And yeah, you can underneath it, you can see the little golden bar that started filling up just a little bit. 7,200. I mean,
I
sure.
see.
Obviously, I'm gonna pay that. We're basically getting stat increases all around. Well, way more increases than decreases. Fire resistance, wind weakness. It's just the same. Okay. Well, let's
I see. Fascinating.
study the Swordmaster.
This right here.
Gallant who welcomes overwhelming numbers and wins, all to protect the weak.
All right.
Yes.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Heroes of valiant heart. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as an adept warrior. Do we get a special animation for it or something? Not really, no. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the warrior. Incredible. This is the power of the Swordmaster's soul. I'll show you swordplay like you've never seen. The blood that flows through my body, I will fight my battles as a noble. Oh, and the blood that flows out of our enemies. That's gonna be a sight to behold.
Oh,
Well, well, I see the number of archetypes you've studied has grown. I'm very pleased. My own research is coming along quite nicely thanks to you. It's not much, but please take this as a token of my thanks. Yeah, thank you.
A new
Could
power
use those to
wield.
just give him a bit of a head start. Let's see here. Attack power goes up. Oh, from mage. Okay, never mind. So that's not really giving us much. Oh, also, I guess the stat changes earlier were also compared to his current mage archetype. So that might not actually go up that much compared to the basic warrior, but I'm guessing they're going up at least a little bit. We are apparently just equipping that scrap metal slab. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Skill
That
inheritance. Yeah. I mean, what would we want? I don't know that we're even going to do any fighting for any of the quests in Komiro. For now, let's just... Oh, he never... Wait. He never unlocked
all right.
bot? Might as well just do that, I guess. Give him a fire spell. Why not? Right. We're still working on the knight, of course. Getting there, and we're surprisingly close to getting the merchant unlocked. Yeah, but maybe for now we're gonna go back to Seeker. Seeker here. Oh, it's actually rank 19, so we're really close on that one. Of course, we need to rank up with more, but that's probably gonna happen sometime soon. Okay. Yeah, anything else
Please,
you wanted
do
to
make
talk
yourselves
to us about?
comfortable.
This country is plagued by problems of all kinds. It's nothing like the utopia I wrote of. Each grievance must be solved one by one. The path to realizing a dream takes both time and humility, and must be walked steady and slow. Build what you can with the means you have. Then, when you are faced with troubles, all the experience you've accumulated will give you the strength. Okay, thanks. for sharing your wisdom. Let's see. Oh wait, we hadn't read the merchant notes before? What? Oh, maybe not. In times of yore, there lived heroes who eschewed the blade, but won their fortune through masterful negotiation. Their souls together form the power of the merchant. Well, we're not really negotiating much when using the merchant archetype. We're very much bashing things over the head with an abacus. Among them, the elite who seeks to control the world of profits and losses, finding victory in superior deal-making, I dub the tycoon. The merchant archetype attacks with money rather than mind or body, and bears the power to gain rewards beyond victory in battle. But viewed in another light, it is only as powerful as the war chest that funds it, and without coin it has nothing. Let no merchant forget this truth.
We'll figure it out.
So this archetype increases battle rewards just by being in the party, and while its money-consuming skills are strong, we don't want to let them overspend. Well, yes, basically. Wait, are we not getting... Oh, it's only for each archetype family. Right, I completely forgot that. It's not one book for each individual archetype, of course. Okay, well, in that case, I guess we're done here.
You'll come
Back
again,
to reality.
won't you? More people missing.
Equip. Yeah, let's go to Seeker. Silver Gauntlets. Now you're not automatically equipping the Sentinel Greaves. Why is that? Cast Rakukaja at the start of battle. Oh wait, because I equipped that to Holgenberg. I forgot. Right, so yeah, we do want to use this. Sure, I guess we're gonna use that. Scrap Metal Slab, so that is just higher attack power, that's why you're equipping that, but it's just a greatsword that can be equipped by either a warrior subtype, I suppose. I guess it is higher damage, but its hit chance is actually 65. You know what? Screw that. The purified version does have the usual 98% hit chance, which is, you know, fine. Well, actually, it's higher than the usual 95 even. So yeah, that's good. But 65% hit chance is just not great when a missed hit just means it's punished so harshly. That's just not worth risking, or, you know. Right, yeah, all of those still equipped. She has this, and she has both of these things now. Endurance and agility +2 as well. Right. Wow, this thing is really, really good. Maybe I shouldn't stack all my best items on one character, but, you know, it just makes sense to have her be super well protected if I'm ever making use of this tanking skill of hers. Which so far I haven't, but, you know, I could, at least. It is an option. Yeah, let's go to the runner.
Let's go.
Ah, capital. Everyone's here.
Capital? No, we're not going to the capital.
That reminds me.
According to Morris, there's a poor weather condition called a sandflash. Yes, poor weather condition. That causes the giant sandworms to go dormant. We'll use the window of time to our advantage and slip into Heismay's hideout. That's the gist of the plan.
True.
Yes, but that's tomorrow. Today, we have other plans. Specifically,
Now then.
we shall run her.
that's where
You
you
shall
wanna
run
go.
her this far. The old man that Nearest is looking for is here. Let's play the pace. Let's pay the place a visit for him. If there's a reward involved, it could help us out with our preparations against Heismay. The problem is that we're not going to be able to turn in the quests. Probably, if they end up taking time, which they probably will. In fact, yeah, we'll see how this even works. If we can only do one quest at a time, that might actually be what it is. If each quest counts as, you know, requiring a full day. Anyway,
It's your call.
we should get that by midday, yes. But of course,
That's cutting it close.
Really cutting it close on time? Are we? I mean, we're gonna spend this day some way or another. Might as well do this, right?
Great. Let's move out.
The Gauntlet Runner heads off toward a small farming village, and each shuddering step reminds them of their journey's purpose.
What to pick?
Okay. I'm sure he would listen. Stroll comes to mind. Okay, right. Stroll did want to spend time with us, apparently.
So?
We could look for clues on those relics. Well, yeah, once we're there. We can't do that yet. Right. Well, it's interesting that Moore is still being displayed as wanting to talk to us, but Maria and Katharina currently are not. Okay, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I don't fully understand what the game's trying to tell me there. But, yeah, let's spend more time with him, I guess.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, what are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it?
Oh, right.
Beg your pardon. I was just thinking about something. Are you free at the moment? I could use your advice about something. Sure.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to burden you with all my personal problems.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I know I know I need to be better about keeping my emotions in check.
Right.
Remember what we heard about my inheritance? That there may be a clue to its whereabouts in my hometown of Halia? Yes. It can save you people.
Sure.
No.
Yes, Rangiv and the others, and yet he would rather I use it to rebuild my house. Well, doesn't matter what he wants. You can do with it whatever you want. To be lord of a prosperous house, that's the natural ambition of all who are born into nobility. Forging aristocratic alliances, courting favor from royals and nobles, marrying some wealthy lord's daughter, and then there's the matter of heirs. If I had a daughter, her hand would be promised to another family at birth. A son would follow suit in my courtly endeavors. All of that couldn't feel more foreign to me in this life. Could be fun? I mean, it really doesn't sound fun to me. Interesting, sure. Your life is yours to choose. Yeah, I mean, basically, if he sees it as his responsibility to rebuild his house and continue his legacy, I guess, or his family's legacy, then, I mean, sure, I guess. But also he could consider the fact that his house was basically wiped out as a chance, you know, to just, as a reset. A chance to just start over anew and do with his life what he wants.
Hey.
Either way, it's his choice. If only it were that easy, but it is, though.
Yeah.
All I know is that my parents sheltered me while they dutifully fulfilled their roles. It's my turn to take up the mantle.
Damn.
Again, that's only if you choose for that to be the case. There's no one else, literally no one from outside forcing you to follow in their footsteps. I never imagined it would come to this. Makes me regret how I treated my parents. The last image they had of me was that of an ignorant child, spoiled all his life by a cadre of servants. The house, its name, both are the cornerstones of Halia, but that means nothing to the people suffering, cast out by the fire. If I put the house first in spite of that, I'm no different than Lord Hydrin. What's my course? My lack of clear answers clouds my thoughts of late.
Got it.
But there's a ray of light between those clouds, thanks to you. I need to seek out that inheritance. I know that much. Okay. You didn't seem to really approve of what I had to say. We should look into it. Where's your hometown?
That's...
Where can we find your hometown? You would join me? Does your generosity know no bounds? Dude, I already told you, and no, it doesn't. I want to see your home. Pay me back with your inheritance. Oh, man. I can't let you go alone. I think you probably would like this the most.
After all.
You know I'd worry if you went back alone.
Hey,
What am I? A boy in your charge now? Please. Oh,
you're a kind one.
never mind. You did like it. Okay. I honestly didn't expect such kindness now. But since you're coming along, shall we agree to head there next time we meet then? Next time we meet? What do you mean? We're literally traveling together. I can sense Stroll's deepened trust in me. Well. Yes. Rank 4.
I'm relieved in
Halfway
knowing that
to
I'm not alone.
maximum, whatever that means. Science skill, okay. Good, I guess. I really should be the one helping you, yet it's quite the opposite time and time again.
Thanks.
Thanks for that.
The party at last arrives in the village of Comero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to return. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the gauntlet runner stops gently.
Sounds nice. Oh, yeah, very idyllic.
Say,
This is the place? It's more barren than I imagined. Barren? What's barren about this place? What are you talking about? The kind of village one would only visit in the most dire circumstances, I'm sure. Are we looking at the same place, Hulkenberg? What the heck? Oh, come now. The air is clean and there's no sign they've been attacked by humans. Really, what more can you ask for? In fact, gazing out at all this green, I find such peace. I can hardly think of raising my sword again.
Fi.
Stroll, please.
Come on.
Hey, guess what? I found the village shop.
That reminds me.
By the way, do you want to ask about the old inventor? You know, the old man with the relic that Neurus once was looking for? Yes. Why didn't Neurus leave the runner then? Shouldn't this be a happy reunion? Who knows? Though I thought I heard him mutter old goat's probably dead or something like that.
Hey,
Excuse me, is there an old inventor living in this village? I was wondering if we would get to actually explore this place, but apparently it's just basically a menu town, it seems like. Which is fine. An inventor? Hold on, you don't mean that Ishkia codger with the bad leg? Well, I'll be damned. Never thought anyone would actually show up. I'm sorry to say, he passed away not too long ago, quite suddenly. But you knew him, did you? If so, here, this is for you. Okay, you just hand that over to the first stranger who comes in mentioning his name? Not even his name, really. It's just, you know, just vaguely asking about someone like him. Glass ornament. Oh. What is this? An igniter? I've never seen such a shape. Couldn't tell you. Haven't the foggiest what happens in inventors' heads. He just told me to give this to anyone who came asking about him. Okay, well, his instructions, I suppose. Heard he used to be famous in the royal capital, but he developed a fondness for this place in our sky burial ritual. Oh, let me give you this too. A sky burial ritual. Okay. Inventor's journal. That should help clear things up. What in blazes is this? I can't make out a single word. Where's a language like this come from? No clue. Maybe Neurus knows?
this?
Either way, we'll tell him what we learned. Okay. After I handed him what I got in the village, Neurus fell into silent inspection.
He's been like that for a while now. Wonder if he's all right.
I knew it! This thing's the genuine article, a real bona fide lost relic in my hands. Some sort of power affecting the air around it, trace amounts only, something, a reaction entirely unlike Magla, by God. Absolutely smashing! Beyond my wildest hopes. No bloody idea how to use the thing, but if I can just adapt this conduit here... Can't forget a masterpiece like this!
What exactly are you doing?
I say, lad, did you find this for my sake?
Not really. No, we just... Well, yeah, obviously, dude.
He wanted to help you out, Nurse.
Why, I'm bally well touched. It positively jokes a man up. You may be just a lad, but you've the heart of a saint. And that old fella, Seems silly to ask, but he's long gone, isn't he?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Thought so. You can fight the years, but you can't beat them. He made good on his promise, though, eh? It's in my hands now, old man. What's that?
Something from the village. It's written with some letters we can't understand.
Ah, a cipher. Mirror letters, see here? It's a script I use myself when I don't want any snoop stealing my inventions.
Mirror letters? Literally just mirrored letters? I mean, that's not much of a cipher.
Now I think of it, he's the one who taught me even that trick. Thanks, old man. I owe you a great deal. Thank you.
Okay.
So what is it? Blueprints for a big secret invention?
No. This is research on the lost relics. Looks like the old fellow was hunting for others. Different cipher here. He tried to guess at locations, too. Looks like his chase ended when he lacked the means to follow his findings. Say, I've a grander favor to ask. Could you check around for more of these lost relics?
Only if we finally make a formal pact, so I can get that gunner archetype unlocked.
Looks like the old man worked out a few other locations. There's 7 more relics noted down in this journal. I've got to see them all with my own eyes. A quick stopover or 2 in our travels should be all it takes, so please?
Leave it to me.
Right. Leave it to me.
Appreciated. We're in this journey together, what?
What indeed. I can feel Nerus's passion for relics, as well as his faith in me. But mostly his passion for relics. I mean, can't blame him. I like him too.
The free-hearted engineer, Nerus. Within him dwells the virtue of the gunner.
Of course.
Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I'm ready to kick my feet up, lad.
Okay, gunner archetype. With 2 more follow-up archetypes. Yep. What the heck are we looking at there? Gunner is in actually wielding, like, a gigantic cannon. That's not what I expected, but okay.
You said it'd only take a few stopovers. But do you even know where they are?
Well, they're scattered all about, my girl. If we could crack the cipher, that'd narrow down our search range a tad.
I thought you already read the journal, so you cracked the cipher, right?
I'll leave this journal here. If I can crack any of the codes, I'll make a special note of it. So you just take a look when you feel like a spot of treasure hunting.
If it's
This one's
nearby,
important.
anywhere we are, then sure, obviously. 10 heroes instance for that. Relic Search, Inventor's Bequest. Bequest. Okay. Find Nerus's coveted relics. I don't know where they are, but I should look for clues in the notebook he keeps on a pillar in the engine room to help with my research.
Hey, I was thinking this back at the village, but I think I might be able to detect this relic with my powers.
Huh? From where?
I'll know if I'm close to it.
Oh,
When you want to hunt for relics, can you let me know?
okay. So they're just gonna be in other locations. They're not gonna be their own dungeons or anything like that. Seems like Gallica can sense where relics are. I should search the area if she brings it up. Yes. Okay, Gallica will sometimes inform you she's detected a relic when you're at the entrance of a dungeon. Okay, so it is gonna be in dungeons. That's fair. Make sure to keep an eye out for it when you're exploring inside.
Thanks, you two. I'm rather looking forward to digging deeper into this.
With any luck, I guess there's gonna be one in the cathedral catacombs in the mausoleum that we're gonna be visiting, I guess, sometime after we deal with the sandworm situation. Or, well, depending, actually, I don't think this quest so far has taken up any actual time as far as the game is concerned. Maybe we can even do the other quest without it taking up time. I didn't expect it to work that way, but if it does, all the better. Then we would theoretically even have time to go to, well, to go to the mausoleum. Or do something else. Anyway, I left Neurus to be immersed in his work and return to the village. Okay. Well, we have one more thing to do here. As ever, it is a calm, peaceful place, this village. That's its charm, isn't it?
Okay then.
Let's stop by the shop since we're already here.
That reminds me.
By the way, weren't you asked to buy a practical pigeon parcel? I wonder if they sell that here. Well, we're supposed to. Wait. They don't? Oh, maybe, yeah, no, it's under key items. Let's see here. Medicinal herbs, obviously, wait. Huh? Oh, we don't have any more of those. I guess I got rid of them all. Magla pills. We have plenty, but honestly, we also have plenty of money, so just give them all here. Vitamin relaxant, paralysis heal. We have 10. I mean, it should be fine. I guess I'm gonna stock up on some more general healing items on the next sale. But I don't think this is unique to this place at all. I mean, obviously I was able to buy it before somewhere, so don't need to do that here. Fleeting Fountain of Youth. A citrus bath salt that calls life's lust spring to mind. Used with while bathing to increase agility by 2. Interesting. We could buy 20 of these. Huh. Is there... No, we don't have a way to bathe yet, right? That's not an option anywhere. I was thinking, is there like a bath? Oh, wait. There is gonna be a bath on board of the runner, but it's still not working, right? So I guess that's where we're eventually gonna be able to use, I guess, different types of bathing salts to boost our attributes. I'm gonna buy one now, just so we have it as an option if we should find ourselves, you know, with the opportunity to take a bath. But, and we do have one Orga Sugar, I think. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy these things because these are rather pricey, of course. But I will pick up a couple more on the next idle stay, I guess. Because we should be able to just freely return here now anytime we want. Soothing Vial, Prevent Rage, Paralysis, Strength +3, Magic +3. Actually, Strength +3 isn't too bad, is it? But yeah, likewise, we don't really need it right now, but I wouldn't mind having one or two of those, but again, waiting for a sale there, I guess. Endurance, Agility, Luck, yeah, okay. And there is the parcel. An assortment of carrier pigeon eggs intended to become a convenient means to deliver letters and small packages. Right. Okay, listen. What do you want to ask about? The village?
Right.
This village is mostly known for its agriculture, livestock, and carrier pigeons. There were some terrifying rumors about Montira, but this is a nice and peaceful place.
I see.
It would appear this village wasn't targeted. It was probably too remote. One thing of note here is we still practice sky burials. Right, yeah, that was mentioned. They're a memorial service held to the soul of the deceased, so the soul of the deceased can ascend to the skies and soar like a bird. Sanctism doesn't have the same holdout here it does in the capital. Some say we're a paradise for the perished, where you can be laid to rest as you please. Oh, okay, I mean, that's fascinating. I wonder if that's ever become relevant? Going to become relevant? The tournament?
Amazing.
Did you hear? Word is that anyone now has a chance to become king. It's absurd. What kind of a fool would volunteer himself for all that trouble? Yeah.
Whoa.
That's fair. You never know. Maybe there's one closer than you think. Small
What
dog?
is it?
Humans? Nah, I haven't heard a thing about him here. But if we're attacked, I've heard Count Luis will hunt him down for us.
Oh,
Don't count on rumors. At the end of the day, you need to be prepared to defend your own life. Well, that's easier said than done when it comes to humans.
what is
Anything
it?
more? No.
Oh,
Okay. Well, I guess we're done here then? Well, we got what we came for. What should we do now? Oh, wait. Go back to base? Oh, we could end the day if we wanted to, but... Continue trip? So...
Now then.
Can we just...
Which one?
Go back to... Martira?
Giving it some thought?
Oh, really? Wait, we could... See, that... It doesn't make any sense. So if I had known that that's how it works, we could have gone to Komiro, picked up these two things, and then kept going to the Goblin Base. But because I chose to do it the other way around... Or I suppose we could indeed have gone to Komiro after the Goblins. So we could have done both those things in one day. That's kind of annoying. Not gonna lie, but...
Want to go back?
I guess... Well, at least we still get to spend the night. I don't know that we really have anything to do, though, is the thing. Even on days that you return from a trip, you still have free time for activities at night, as long as you haven't gone into a dungeon that day. Yes. Back to Martira. Huh. Do we have anything new?
Young man, hey!
So we meet again.
Then...
Play some music?
Pleased to hear that.
It's still only Grand Rat, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me perform.
Oh. Okay, that was nice. And I guess even though last time I did this, I said that, you know, it just stopped. Oh, as I listened to the performance, I thought about all I'd seen. Yeah. Huh. Okay, no, I'm actually not so sure now. I mean, this time I didn't press any buttons, and obviously just kept Gallica's dialogue box up there, but...
Gone to shite this has.
Yeah, I don't know, if I accidentally accepted, you know, just pressed A twice or something and cut the music short last time. But apparently there is a full little song to listen to. I guess that explains that. And, well, since we do have the night to spend here, we can at least turn in those quests, after all.
What do you want to do?
So that's nice. Yeah.
People missing.
Notification's gonna pop up every single time. Right, there was this. Nope, that's not the guy. There's the guy.
Hello.
Is that the practical pigeon parcel? Yes. I got these for myself. I like pigeon eggs. I'm gonna make some omelets. Nah, it's fine. You can have them.
Stupendous.
Thank goodness. I'll put these into an incubator right away. A magic igniter will have them ready to hatch in a snap. Our requisitioned pigeons are being used to relay news about the tournament. I can't tell you how much of a pain in the ass it's been for our city. If we've got to have a new king, I hope there'll at least be somebody who'll put a stop to these pushy nobles ruining our lives over our whims, over their whims.
You know, you saved my ass.
Well, for the time being, these eggs should take care of our needs, and then some. I really must thank you. Oh, you're welcome, I guess.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Invincible noodles and some money. Actually, a lot. See, even this paid better than
Amazing.
than both of the quests in Grand Trad, which are apparently, you know, well, one is directly from a noble, and the other is, you know, that a soldier doing something for a noble, I think, and somehow they're paying less than this random dude. Are you sure you're okay giving us that much?
Ah, brilliant.
I insist. These pigeons are the lifeblood of the city. Everybody was very generous in pitching in.
Bye then.
I guess. If anything comes up again, you'll be the first person I look for.
Why, you...
Hey, we're happy to help, but we're not exactly an odd jobs agency, unless the pay is good. But Right. Yeah, we've also been unlocking memorandum entries, so that's nice. What's the other quest? Oh wait, we already finished it, I guess. Never mind. So...
Hey!
Yeah, that shady guy. I wish we could take care of that now, but... unfortunately we can't. I could go ahead and at least increase my imagination so we can pick up the quest as soon as we actually have some extra time. But we won't be able to do both of those things, of course.
Really?
Okay. Yeah. Inventor's bequest. Oh right, I didn't even look at the notebook. I wanted to do that and then I got distracted. That's fine. A haunted heirloom. Right. Skullduggery. Recommended healer. Because we're dealing with undead? Yeah, fair enough.
Hey!
Oh? Interesting. Right, nearest there, engineer and driver. Once a luminary, he was discredited for his unorthodoxy. Dreams of achieving aerodynamic flight. Ishkia Grantad, Rainbow Rook 4 is his favorite food. Lost relics might lead Nearest to further brilliance in runner design. Having found one, he seeks 7 more, following in old inventor's notes. Right, that's his personal quest. Stroll is torn, his inheritance could be used to rebuild his noble house or save Rangif and his countrymen. He opens up about his struggles. Right. Brigida's dog is lost to her. Well, hopefully not for good. She curses the world as an inescapable hell. Overwhelmed by grief, she calls an end to the partnership. Well, we're not having any of that, obviously. Wall recalls researching archetypes, which he believes hold the key to a utopia. He urges Atanto to study the gunner. Right. We do have that available now, so I guess we should probably unlock that real quick. Only 1,500?
I see.
We might as well just... yeah, look at that. That's not the kind of gun I was thinking of. I was expecting something more like a nimble gunslinger type. But hey, we'll take it.
Fascinating.
Sure, study it for now.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of a trailblazer who uses technology and innovation to forge a path forward in the name of the people it would serve and hearten.
All right.
1,500 mag is required, yes.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
So be it. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art prepared to strive for victory even from a distance, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the gunner.
Really?
So this is the power of the gunner's soul. I shall pierce through enemies at range. Right, it's nice to finally have another class that can deal piercing damage if we need more of that. I will not avert my eyes, not from the fight and not from reality.
Oh.
Well, well. Oh, are we getting another reward? Okay.
New skills, new possibilities.
Oh, and the gunner that's clearly balancing a gigantic cannon on his shoulder is using a bow. I thought there was going to be at least like an actual pistol or rifle type, gun type, like firearms, weapon type rather. But I guess any kind of ranged weapon is just going to work. And the cannon is just for show, or maybe it's going to be used in special and synthesis attacks. Well, we're not going to channel the gunner now. I'm probably going to switch to it as soon as we max out Seeker. But yeah, we're so close to that, I finally want to get that out of the way, I guess. Also,
I see.
might as well just
Fascinating. This right
unlock
here.
this for everybody.
All right.
Because it's not
I'm counting
very
on you.
expensive.
Of course.
Yeah.
So this is the gunner's soul. No matter the distance, my aim will remain true. Does this make me what they call a sharpshooter? I won't fail you regardless. Well, I hope you're gonna shoot sharp if you shoot.
Right.
But we'll
I
see
could get
about
used to
that.
this.
I
And
see.
finally...
Fascinating. This, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I see.
So this is the power of the gunner. Should an enemy enter my sights, I shall pierce it through. Leave the rear to me. Such support is a basic component of any unit.
Oh.
Okay, and we get more heroes fruits.
I've acquired a new power.
Yes, yes you have. Okay. And we should inherit skills, actually. Well, I don't need to do that right now. Yeah. So we unlocked everything we can for now. We've studied everything. Yes. I have a portable quest? Wait. Are you sure about that? Do we? Oh, wait. Of course. We only needed to learn the gunner archetype, not reach rank, whatever, 5 or 10, whatever it was, as with the healer. Okay. Well then.
Would you look at this? True to form.
I take it you finished studying the gunner for me. Well, I finished studying it, I suppose, but I haven't even used it yet. I could stand to learn from such an insatiable spirit of inquiry.
Incredible.
Or is it inquiry? Increases imagination. Wait. Wait. Could it be? Oh yeah, it should be. Absolutely. We actually passed 2 just a little bit. Nice. We're inspired. From vapid to inspired.
Imagination.
That's quite the improvement. It is one of the virtues a ruler must possess. Should possess, I guess. Yeah. If true sovereignty is thy aspiration, furnish thyself with the creativity to bring the ideal world of thy thoughts to fruition.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passion may be inflamed. Well, he's pretty good, isn't he?
Yes.
So he is. Thanks to him, my thoughts are finally in order. While researching, I looked into where this place might truly be. But I suspect we must also consider why it was that the king imprisoned me here in the first place. Most likely it was because my archetype research was nearing a truth that the king would prefer remain buried. What truth?
What?
All right.
Archetypes were forbidden by sanctism to begin with. It is a mighty power, after all. I'm sure they saw it as a threat, and rightly so, especially if wielded freely by the people. Even now, research on it is forbidden. Presumably, the king reasoned that if he locked me up here, I could contribute no more. And so I continued my research day after day with no results to show for it, stuck in this place, continuing on in circles, just as he designed. I speak of it nonchalantly now, but in truth those days were some of the hardest I've known. How can a man endure such failure and solitude and remain sane?
But...
However, through my fantasy novel, I found a connection to you who shares my dearest ideals. I doubt the king could have expected such a twist as this. The wheels of fate have slowly begun to turn.
It's conceivable.
Only when my research on archetypes, on transformation magic, is complete and immaculate, only then might I escape the king's curse and leave this place. Oh, I hope so, and I'll help you. I'll help you.
Right.
Oh.
Then I'll help you. The longer I dwell in this lonely place, the more your words of support touch my heart.
Regards.
I will count on you as before, as a comrade in vision and in ambition. Yeah.
He...
The scholar in search of utopia, more. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker.
Now. A new power.
Foster this connection.
You are the key
Magic
to escape.
Seeker. Okay. Knight, Magic Knight, Seeker, Magic Seeker. A bit... I don't know. Unimaginative, but that's fine. Magic Seeker. Okay, it's interesting looking. You can now study the Magic Keeper. What? Magic Seeker. What was I mixing up there? I don't know. Try seeing what new powers await you. Magic Tikka Masala? Magic Seeker? Yes.
Now then.
Ah, this foreign thing. Joy that courses through me. But you need a power to oppose more hardships. Study the heroic embodiment of the merchant. Oh, I have. The growth of the heroic embodiment will refine your virtues in turn. I hope this task will prove meaningful to you.
This one's important.
Okay. I should raise the merchant archetype to rank 15. Well, it's rank 18, I believe, or no. No, it's 16, I think. And definitely higher than 15, so... Okay.
I have faith in you.
Immediate quest turn in. I believe in you. I trust that you will fulfill your promise to me. Yeah, how about I do that literally right now?
You don't say.
Ah, already cultivated the merchant, have you? Another task done. At this rate, you'll be able to stand against Louise, nemesis to your ideals.
Incredible.
Awesome. So many
All
heroes
right.
foods. So much imagination. Wow. Oh, but that seems to be slow going from rank 2 to rank 3.
Not only that.
Thanks to you, I've recalled an important memory. It concerns the fantasy novel. Oh, I want to hear this. Tell us, what did you remember? I was once on a journey myself, like you. I passed through many different cities in the course of my travels.
In truth.
As I journeyed, I wrote of my experiences, and this travelogue became the foundation of my fantasy novel. Is that so? So it is based on this world's reality.
Yes.
That fantasy novel is all the hopes and dreams of my travels made manifest. I've also learned and endured painful truths. They've served to remind me just how important dreams are to our lives. If that novel has been a source of support for you, the pain of writing it was worth it. It's meant a lot. Kind of over it. Wow, what? It clearly does mean a lot to the protagonist. It's helped me through a lot.
Thank you.
I'm most glad to hear it. In truth, this is the first time I've met a reader of my work. Still, how nostalgic. I had completely forgotten of my travels. I wonder if those I met in the outside world then are all faring well. I hope one day I may live beneath the same sky as them once more.
But...
I shudder to think of the eternal solitude you saved me from. That I can feel like a semblance of myself again is all thanks to you. At first, my reasons were purely selfish. But now I'd like to be of help to you. I mean that, from the bottom of my heart. Oh? Are we actually getting another rank out of it? Yes, we are.
May fortune favor
Ability
your
Forecast
journey.
allows you to preview all abilities for followers from the main menu. What? Wasn't that a thing before? You can now check all followers' abilities even before acquisition in the main menu due to the effects of Ability Forecast. Wait, even for followers we haven't met yet? Or... I guess we'll see. Huh. Truly, you seem like a subject worthy of research yourself, eh?
Now then,
Let us widen our scope for the next research task by expanding your studies to a larger variety of archetypes. Of course. Seek more heroic embodiments and absorb their lessons. In doing so, your own virtues will become ever more prominent.
This one's important.
Okay, to nurture the strength, I'll need to challenge Louise the Archmage. We should study 15 different archetypes. Okay, we must be pretty close to that, honestly. Hero's Leaf of Light ×5 and more imagination. Okay.
I can hardly wait.
I wonder what I'll remember next. My research isn't the only thing I'll look forward to now. My memory itself is a prize to be unveiled.
I've been waiting.
Let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we're not quite there yet. Wait, that is... We have 8 plus... plus Swordmaster, so we have 9. Assuming it counts as soon as we have you know, studied the archetype, at least with one party member. And we're soon gonna have 2 more, the Magic Knight and the Magic Seeker, of course. And, what's this again? Oh, that is the Magic Seeker, of course. Derp. Its attack, support, and healing abilities are strengthened, and synthesis skills unlock affinities it can't normally learn. Wait, what? Attack, support, and healing abilities are strengthened. It starts with Cyclone, medium wind damage to 1 enemy. Okay, Terrakaja. Single ally attack increase. Dayama, medium HP recovery for 1 ally. Okay. So basically, yeah, just upgraded normal Seeker. Makes sense. Wind dodge. Passive evasion against wind. Cyclone, heavy wind damage to 1 enemy. And Vitalja, I don't know. Increase attack and defense for 1 ally. Okay. Still only 1 ally, but attack and defense. Okay. Weak to fire, strong against wind. And yeah, it's basically just upgraded versions of almost all of the Seeker's skills. Minus the physical component, I suppose. Minus Tetra Break, but we can always inherit those if we want them. Well, not you. But since we're here, let's see. Right now you have... Actually, I never even looked at the Swordmaster's skills, have I? Round Slash deals weak... Oh no, I did actually look at those. Never mind. But let me remind myself. Weak physical slash damage to all enemies. Right. Maybe I should give him a physical single target skill. Slash dodge is nice, I guess. Rising slash. It's also against all enemies. All enemies. And then eventually basic attack power by 50%. I mean, that's insane. Yeah, some sort of magic is always useful to have, of course, depending on the dungeon. We'll want to switch that around. I guess for now I'm just going to give him the perfect punch, just so he has a single target. Or do I give him, like, Slicer? 2 to 4 attacks to 1 enemy? Or even just this, because it's the cheapest.
All right.
Let's go with this. Yeah. Okay. Oh, right, but there's one that I haven't actually looked at. And that is the Gunner. So let's see what we actually have. Comeback victory. Hero passive recovers HP each time an enemy is stunned or defeated in overworld combat. Recovers HP, okay. For everyone or just the protagonist? Either way, that's not terrible, I guess. Recovering mana would be huge, of course. But hey, any extra effect is nice. Sleep Shot, only usable from back row. Interesting. I mean, why would you want to ever not be in the back row with this character? Right, deals weak physical pierce damage to 1 enemy and may inflict sleep. Makes sense. Poison Shot, same but with poison. Medium physical damage as well. Tsukukaja, increase one ally's hit and evasion. Okay. Aim support, increase hit rate by 10%. Boost increases further if archetypes of the same lineage are present. Interesting. I suppose that's mostly gonna matter when your hit rate is otherwise debuffed, because by default you should have less than 10% chance to miss anyway. Hex Shot, heavy physical damage to 1 enemy, may inflict hex. Okay, yeah, straightforward stuff otherwise. Also, I never actually looked at the hero passive for the Magic Seeker. Makes support attacks from your comrades happen more easily. Oh, right, that's what it mentioned. Okay, that's what support attacks are. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Happen more easily, so more often, I guess. That's nice. Wow. The world's slowest ambulance, taking a literal hour to drive by. Wonderful. Okay, I think at this point we actually looked at everything. Yeah. Maybe. Okay, pet the cat. Fur is soft and clean. Makes me curious how he takes care of it. Lots of licking.
Oh. You'll come again.
Of course. Well, since our imagination has magically
People missing.
improved, I guess we can talk to this guy now. You really don't know about the dagger thief?
No.
Gosh, I wonder.
Oh,
No,
what?
Oh, okay, that's fine.
No.
Didn't expect the choices to pop up without needing further confirmation. Consider it a kingly investment. There you go. Wait. With my overflowing imagination, yeah, okay. I pitched some appealing ways one might benefit from having a future king in their debt. You, the future king? That's quite a goal. You're either a bad swindler or you suffer from delusions of grandeur. But strangely enough, color me intrigued. Perhaps it wouldn't hurt to humor you a bit. Yes, I should like to hear more. And you want your item back. But I have a condition. You'll need to do something for me first.
Have you ever heard of Malvino's ring? Rumors say it's a cursed treasure that kills anyone who wears it.
Well, can't say that I have.
I happen to know of a certain noble who wants it, and I'd love for him to owe me a favor.
So you want us to get it for you? That's more of a hassle than getting the dagger back ourselves.
Then by all means do it yourselves. Yes, these sorts are terribly crafty, but it's not impossible. Probably.
The way you talk almost feels like you've been in on this from the beginning.
Almost, huh? Nah, he definitely does not seem suspicious like that at all.
Good one. We just happen to be in the same boat, so why not lend each other a hand?
All in the same boat, huh?
Well, the choice is yours. If I recall correctly, you're a candidate in the tournament for the throne, aren't you?
Yeah, we just told you as well.
So you know us then?
Information is a powerful weapon, you see. Considering what I know about you, I'm offering you a good deal here. Mark my words, once your dagger's sold off, it will be incredibly difficult to track down. But leave it to me, and I'll get it back before that. Of course, I'm no miracle worker, and the clock's ticking, so do make up your mind.
Fine. We'll hear you out. For now. The ring you mentioned, where's it located?
At a grave not too far from here. A day's trip in your runner, I'd wager. Word is there's monsters knocking about out there. Hence my request to the lad with the sword at his side. It's not all bad, though. You'll find good weapons, armor, and other golden things aplenty there.
I do recall hearing something about soldiers who died in the Annex War being buried with their equipment.
I assure you, it's well worth the trip.
We have to go through with this to get the dagger back. I'm having a hard time dealing with him. So I'll let you take over from here.
Yeah, I don't know why you getting involved at all. If I'm being quite honest here. Obviously, it was clear that we were going to agree right from the start, as we always do, so... You know?
Your fairy friend doesn't seem to like me very much.
No.
What say you, though?
I mean, I don't like you either, but I am not going to say no to a quest, especially if it involves going to a new dungeon. If there's treasure involved, sure.
Hopefully I find your ring amongst the treasure.
Thank you for making such a prompt decision. Call me Cuculus.
Cuculus. As in Kulus, as in ass. Makes sense. Ass, basically.
The ring should be in the abandoned tomb. I'll thank you properly when you return with it.
This one's important.
A dagger, a ring, and a rake. Okay, I need to find Malvino's ring Cuculus mentioned in the abandoned tomb. The informant at the tavern in Thoroughfare Square in Martira should have more details. Indeed, Curious Memento is our reward. Okay, we're just basically because it's listed here. The game promises me that we're literally getting it back that way, so that's good to know. Increases courage. Okay, yep, as normal, and 15,000 reeves. Not too bad, but it is a dungeon expedition, of course. Okay, it's down there. Oh wow, wait, that's a 2-day trip. Even in your Gauntlet Runner, it's a night's travel from Matira. A bit far, but commensurate with your compensation, don't you think?
We'll face danger here.
Abandoned tomb, built in Matira's golden era by a noble to honor his family. After its desecration by grave robbers, monsters came, and now people revile it. Okay.
It's a campground.
We've got a wasteland camp along the way.
Here's where we are now.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Here's where we are now.
I'll be waiting.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. I should tell Gallica what happened. Why did she just leave? I mean... Oh, hey Gallica. I'd say we should prioritize what that Cuculus guy has asked us to do. Got any other questions? I mean, we can't do that right now, so... there was something else. Wow, there's so many things. Also, hour and a half, so I guess we're gonna have to end this episode pretty soon. Right, I guess we have new information to buy, so we'll do that. Even though I could wait until it's discounted, but you know. Price of the abandoned tomb, 1,500. I mean, whatever. We almost have 200k at this point.
Oh, I bear good tidings.
If you've heard rumors about mountains of treasure, I think you'd best stay away. There's a treasure there. There's a treasure there, sure. There's treasure there, sure. But it's home to some strange monster as well. The one that poses the real danger in there is the treasure monster. Like some sort of mimic or something? That said, I can only guess at what it looks like. Apparently they'll put you to sleep. You're in for a real bad time if they attack you while you're snoozing.
Here's the real skinny.
Rumor has it there's some accessories that can prevent falling asleep. They sell them at that dodgy Gloamhall shop over in Grand Trad. Yeah, also in the village of Comero, actually. Also, the beast is said to be drawn to money. Some witnesses claim they were able to escape it by tossing coin at it. Now I've heard that somewhere out there are skills that use money. If you had some of those, the fight might go smoother. Interesting. I mean, yeah, we have a skill, of course, that uses money. That's, we used that not too long ago. But, I mean, it's my understanding that no enemy is ever weak to almighty damage, specifically. But maybe these enemies are actually resistant to everything but almighty damage? Maybe that's why? So an all-merchant party, perhaps? Could do the trick. Everyone just tossing money at it, 500 at a time, which, you know, isn't too bad at this point, I guess. We could cast that quite a few times before we risk running out of money.
Got a right gem for you.
Lastly, it's called a treasure monster for a reason, as it's said that it carries some particularly desirable loot with it. If you get a chance, you should try stealing from it. Oh. Well, we can't do that yet. Okay. So should I wait? How long? There's the wrong button again. How long do we have for this one? Dagger. No deadline. Okay, so even though we were told that we should hurry up because, you know, the dagger, once the dagger is sold, we basically won't be able to get it back. But apparently that's not a concern. We can take our time with this one until the end of the game, basically. I mean, no deadline to me means literally no deadline. So do this whenever. Of course, I'm still going to try and do it as soon as I possibly can. Right. But yeah, maybe it would make sense to wait until we have the thief archetype, I guess, or whichever it is that has a steal ability. One more thing.
Let's head there right away.
So where's his notebook? Dr. Igniter. Wait. Isn't there supposed to be this inventor's notebook on a pedestal in the engine room? Am I dumb? Nothing like the smell of machine oil to perk one's spirits. I guess. Maybe I misunderstood or misremember what I read. And it's just somewhere else. It's where we can do the laundry. Maybe it's not there yet? Wait, I guess I just used the toilet. Didn't mean to do that. I thought that was the bathroom. Okay, nice. The washroom. The water doesn't work right now. Well. Okay, fair enough. God damn it. I must have just... doesn't it say something, though? Look for clues in the notebook he keeps on a pillar in the engine room. It does say that. I'm not crazy. Okay. Gonna take one more look, but maybe it's just not there yet, somehow. Oh. Okay. Hiding in plain sight. Okay. Fair enough. The code seems to have been deciphered even further. We may have a clue to a lost relic. Read the Martyra entry. Nurse's fine penmanship lines the page. According to the old man's research, one of the relics can be found southeast of Martyra. Southeast? Where we haven't been yet. Memory serves, that's where that dreadful, grotty, man-eating cave is supposed to be, it says. A grotty cave, huh? I should search for a relic in that grotty cave southeast of Martyra. I'm not aware of any such cave, but maybe that's gonna be available as a destination now.
Really? And there's a campground.
Or could they possibly mean this undiscovered location? It's not exactly southeast, though.
Here's where we are now.
Like, it's perfectly... Wait, I'm dumb.
A village.
Here's where we are now.
Grotty Cave southeast.
This place.
I mean, this
place.
Straight south, though. Why was I specifically thinking southeast and picturing this region, which clearly isn't southeast?
Here's where we are.
I don't know, man. Tired brain. But yeah, so I'm actually not sure how we could go there then.
Nice little village.
Maybe something is gonna pop up as soon once we actually get a chance to travel. Okay, anyway, obviously we're gonna wrap up this episode and this part of our journey. So, yeah, because the next day is going to bring big story advancements, one way or the other. I'm definitely not going to go to rest quite yet. I suppose I'm just gonna end the episode right here, and we're gonna, or just head into. Wait, why are we? We're not. I'm just dumb. Never mind.
Let's head there right away.
Head into the tavern. And I guess we're just gonna... How do we go to sleep? Wait, am I being silly? Do we need to talk to anyone? Oh, we just literally
Don't say shite, this
go
ass.
into our room. Okay, I forgot. It's fine. Again, tired brain. maybe I should take a rest in real life as well. I guess I should. Yeah. Next time we're gonna rest and we're gonna see how that expedition to the sandworm nest goes, and if any of my theories that I had are gonna turn out to be correct. I really don't think so, but it would be fun. Maybe I'm onto something, at least in part. Yeah, party is set up otherwise, and we don't need to do any shopping for anything, so I guess we're good to go. Right, yeah, as always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.